Hi, Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist and Spiritual Teacher here. Well, today I want to talk about something which is, I see an epidemic of right now is a lack of chi or key energy. People just having no energy whatsoever. And this has been talked about for thousands of years in Chinese medicine and the meridians in the body and how to move energy into our body. I practice Qigong for a long, long time. And that's super important. In fact, I just got through doing my Qigong. And it's important to bring energy into the body in many different ways with foods, with herbs, with practices that we use, and allow ourselves to have lots of vital energy. So even at the end of the day, you're not depleted and you feel good and you're not just dropping. And you can really allow yourself to heal your life in a great way if you allow yourself to build up more chi energy in your life. And what are some of the symptoms of not having chi energy? And most of all, it's fatigue and illness. If you're getting sick all the time, you have no uh, reserves of chi or ki energy in your body. It's interesting. I did a test with a naturopath the other day and showing how much ki or chi life force. Really interesting about my mother-in-law, who was 94. She had a huge amount of ki or chi energy. And wow, and she laughs all the time. I think it's one of the answers to all of this is really laughing a lot. And I think it's really important to allow ourselves to let go of the fatigue that we feel and move in the right direction. Sometimes people will have shortness of breath when we have this type of problem going on. We sometimes have spontaneous sweating. They have a big swollen kind of tongue, and sometimes they have little marks on the side of their tongue and the weak pulses. And so this is typical of what a lot of people have. They're just lethargic for the most part. That's the big deal. And we can really move forward, and lots of stress. A lot of these people have lots of stress. Not only stress that the world puts on us, but the stress that um, we put upon ourselves. And it's really important to focus, first of all, on rest and allow ourselves to get the rest we need every single day. And a lot of people don't do that whatsoever. And you should go to bed by 10 o'clock and wake up by 6 o'clock. And I have to say that most people don't. Even in Ayurvedic medicine in India, they say 10 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, get up. And that really is a great way to honor your life. In fact, I was talking to a man yesterday, and he's been ill on and off and on and off, and he has a lot of lack of ki or chi energy in his body. And one of the things is making a structure to his life, and especially when he travels, he gets sick every single time because he's stressed. Everybody gets stressed a little bit traveling, and you're on a plane and that type of thing. So it's allowing yourselves to take a break and relax and do things such as yoga and qigong, tai chi, that type of thing, which are help to center us and bring energy in, improve our way of sleeping also. Also in the published in the experimental neurobiology, it was found that the brain doesn't work very well and actually have trouble sleeping when we don't allow ourselves to center and on our allow ourselves to focus on relaxing on a regular basis. And that is really a big deal. If you're all stressed out, how can you relax and sleep? It's not possible. So the best food for eating with have a lot of ki or chi energy is also important. And that everything is interconnected with this. You know what I mean? A lot of people think, food is here, exercise is here, all that type of thing. No, it's all together. And we need to look at the whole package. And we have to include fermented foods in this with a lot of sauerkraut, a lot of kimchi, somewhat a little more sour, more salty type of foods. Those, not chips. Those a little more sour, salty type of foods that would help. Also, things like olives would be good. A little bit of avocados would be good. A little bit about coconut would be good, the whole coconut, not the coconut oil. Also, lots of good fresh fruits that are full of great vital energy. Of course, always organic. Lots of fresh organic vegetables and a little bit of nuts in there. Lots of things that you can get in the way of herbs also, which we'll get into more. Lentils are really, organic lentils are full of vital energy and really good for you. Uh, Kiwa or quinoa is really full of vital energy and really good. In fact, we had some for breakfast this morning. Uh, Oatmeal is really good for you also. Organic, of course. Lots of different types of vegetables and root vegetables also. Sweet potatoes and taro root are really good. Pumpkin and other squash also have a lot of chi energy in them, and I think they're really important. A lot of people seem to miss them. And during the summer, we have a plethora of all kinds of squash and zucchini and that type of thing, but they're full of vital energy. Also, miso soup is really good. That's another fermented thing. Oranges and orange peels and mustard greens and that type of thing are really good. Also, we got to stay away from a few things. Sugar, boy, that's not really not good. Refined grains of any kind. Stay away from any kind of fried food. Also, dairy products. I recommend you stay away from citrus in general, too acid in general. And also, I'd stay away from wheat, spelt rye, and barley. Wheat, spelt rye, and barley because they deplete chi energy. And take the banana in the small doses. That's what I'll say. So it's really important to allow ourselves to move into these foods that are good for you. And you'll find that you'll have more appetite. Maybe you had diarrhea before, that'll go. Maybe you had gas and bloating, that'll disappear. Even varicose veins and hemorrhoids and acid reflux will start to disappear. Your brain fog will disappear. Your blood sugar will come down, and maybe you were craving all kinds of things, that will disappear. And so your ki or chi energy starts to pick up. And that's really, really important. A lot of people also fill themselves with lots of caffeine. That's just the opposite of what it should be doing. That is really not good. Stay away from a lot of fruit juices too, because really, if you take the fiber out of anything and just have the juice, really, for the most part, you end up with sugar water, and that's really not good for you also. And so, allow yourself to focus on bringing energy into your body. And like I said, doing Qigong is really good. Doing Tai Chi and other martial arts which bring energy in. You don't see Qi or Ki deficiencies in, like Shaolin priests and the monks, and which have lots of vital energy. It just doesn't happen. And so allow yourself to, pull in as much vital energy as possible and balance your life. A lot of people are really out of balance. They tend to be burning the candle at both ends. And they wonder why they're, not feeling good and they don't have energy. It doesn't work out very well. Also, this loss of chi energy can end up with urinary tract problems and all kinds of things, cold limbs, and I've seen a lot of people with always cold, and that's a lack of chi energy in the body, or ki energy. So you can turn this around absolutely positively, and I know it's possible because I've done it for myself many years ago. And so allow yourself to boost up your ki or chi energy. And there's a lot of things you can do. Take a martial arts class. I think it's really good. First of all, you learn to protect yourself. Second of all, you learn to create vital energy. Vital energy is around us all the time, but just bring it into us. And also breathing is really important. Breathing with your belly and breathing in deeply and breathing out. And doing this all day long, not just when you're 24 breaths, once in a while, all day long. And that really brings in a lot of vital energy also. And And also walking, I think is really important. And staying away from the TV, that robs your chi or key vital energy. Also, talking a lot and being in crowds is not good. Also, being around a lot of flowers is really important and brighten up, that vital energy of flowers, bright colored flowers really. It really brings up energy in the body. Also, being around good, highly intensive emotional music that makes you feel good. Maybe not the particular music that you're looking for, but something that really is exciting. And when you're playing it, maybe you're using your headphones, and wow, you have energy. That's great. That's the music you gotta have. Also, it's really important to go out and touch plants. You know what I mean? We remember people who are tree huggers. It's really true. You get vital energy from plants, and you're going out and gardening and touching plants and touching the earth, and also grounding yourself on a regular basis by, putting your feet in some loamy soil, or going out and putting your feet in a river or in the ocean. That is really great also. And allowing yourself to take time to be in nature. That's really great. Also, there's a lot of problems with lack of energy. Like I said, eating the wrong things. You should stay away from that processed food. Also, eat brown rice, which is good for you. Carrots, a little bit of ginseng is also good. Not too much because it'll increase your blood pressure. Also, green beans and leeks and longan fruit, nutmeg, lotus seeds, oatmeal, like I said, onions, and potatoes, and like I said, pumpkin is good for you. Also, squash and string beans, tofu and turnips and yams. All these are really great. Also, there's some great herbs that I'll get into in just a minute. Some of the adaptogens, which are really good for the body and help you to perk up your energy. And it's really important to, some people in Ayurvedic medicine call it prantic type foods, and these are important to bring energy into the body and full of antioxidants. Also, things with peppermint are really good for bringing up energy in the body. Good sources of protein like tofu and beans, algae, that type of thing are really good for bursting up energy in the body also. And lots, just taking in lots of green juices. Green juices are really full of energy. Also, colored, vegetables like tomatoes and vibrantly colored things like greens and peppers and red peppers, yellow peppers, orange peppers, all these different things. White is really highly evolved with lots of energy. So cauliflower, onions, those type of things really have lots of energy in them. And so if you also sprouts are just bursting with energy. I don't care what kind of sprout you're eating, alfalfa sprouts, bean sprouts, whatever, mung bean sprouts, whatever you want. All sprouts are just amazing. And you can do it so simply. Just take some mung beans, put them in a jar, poke some holes in the end of the jar, put some water in there, drain out the excess water, put that up in the windowsill, so it gets a little light. Wet it every day, and then pour out the excess. In about 3 or 4 days, you got sprouts. I mean, it's so simple. There's not much to it. In fact, I have a video about doing that too, so really great. Eat a lot of seaweed. Seaweed is great for bringing up vital energy and making you feel good. I think a lot of people don't eat enough seaweed in general. Bladderwrack, all kinds of different things. Yeah. Nori, what they make sushi with. We get vegetable sushi on a regular basis, and we make our own too, so it's really good. Some of the tropical fruits are really good too. Look at papaya is full of energy. Lots of different things. Mangoes have lots of energy too. Kiwi and pineapple are really good. Anything that's exposed to a lot of light has a lot of good things. Berries also have a lot of great energy. I'm really think that's one of the best. Also, things that are bitter like arugula, asparagus, collard greens, dandelion greens, kale, that type of thing are really full of lots of energy. And most people don't eat enough bitter Things in general, where they go bitter, they want sweet. But sweet is just the opposite of what you want. You stay away from those sweets and stay away from sugar, please. I use stevia. That's a harmonizing, balancing agent for your body. So that's really good. Also, if all sugar can make you actually feel cold inside, so it's really important to stay with whole grains and stay away from the sweet, sugary things. Also, pungent things like onions and scallions and garlic and cinnamon and leeks and cabbage, fennel, kale, celery, broccoli. All these things are really good for the body. Also, a little bit of salty type of things too, not too much. There's a balance of salty, which is really important, as I said before. And this is important to bring about balance in all things. Also, some other high chi foods are figs and grapes, and like I said, lentils, cherries, and dates, and all the microalgae, brown rice, shiitake mushrooms, tofu, even a little bit of molasses once in a while is good. But organic potatoes, royal jelly, but not honey. Not honey, just royal jelly is good. Squash and yams, as I said. Now to get in some of the herbs that are really good for the bringing in wonderful chi or ki energy. Green tea is great, and there's been a lot of studies showing how it helps the memory. There's thousands upon thousands of that. It actually helps with the body detox also, and helps to get rid of some of the toxins that are in our bodies, including fluoride and a few other things too. Another one I really like is maca. Maca is a root that's used in South America. It's a hormone balancing agent, and it's also food in South America. And it really helps with fatigue and endurance and energy. These are all adaptogens that help with the body. Another one is ashwagandha, and I think it is one of the best for stress in general. You're not going to take all these at once. You're going to find one to use for a regular basis for about 7 to 10 days. And ashwagandha helps to stabilize your mood and help emotional support, helps your memory, reduces the problems caused by stress, and balancing life helps too also. Shisandra berry also is a booster up of energy and helps to relax the person at the same time. It's an adaptogen and helps with the immune system. All these actually help with the immune system. Cordyceps, if you want energy, cordyceps is one of the best of the some people call it like a ginseng kind of mushroom, but it really is. Picks up your energy, your sex drive, your performance, your immune system. It has all kinds of, it lowers your blood sugar, does all kinds of great beneficial things, and helps with the insulin resistance also. A little bit of ginseng will go a long ways. If you happen to be a person that's hot all the time like me, it's probably not the best thing in the world if you want more cooling things. But if you're a cool person that will always cool all the time, you're always cold, a little bit of ginseng is a good thing. And it really helps with inflammation and regulate blood sugar, and inhibits cancer and all kinds of things, and helps with memory and calmness. Really great. Holly basil. Wonderful. I think it's one of the best things anybody can take. And we have it growing in our yard, and you just go out and pick a few leaves, and I munch on it. You can make tea with it too, but it helps with stress and headaches and colds and digestive problems. I think it's one of the best things that you can take on a regular basis. Holly basil or Indian basil, all kinds of different names that it has. Astragalus is a wonderful Chinese herb that has been used for thousands of years and helps the immune system, the heart and the liver, and it also helps with cancer and really helps to boost up your energy, and it is really good for energy balancing in general, and I find it's one of those things that you can use for 10 days and come off of it. All of these should be used for 10 days and allow yourself to feel great. Reishi mushroom is another one I think is wonderful and boosts up your energy, and it's used for over 2,000 years. It reduces anxiety, helps with insomnia, combats fatigue and lowers blood pressure. Oregano. You know, if you got we got the big leaf here, we got the small leaf here. I'm munching on oregano all day long. It's really important to get a lot of oregano, and also taking it with a little apple cider vinegar can help too, to balance out your body and give you more energy and give you that flow of ki and chi energy in your body. Also, I really think it's important to keep the right mindset going on, the wording, and teaching yourself the right words to say to yourself. Let go of the negativity. Let go of all the negative things that you're saying to yourself and about other things and situations that are happening. Allow yourself to feel good about everything that's happening and know that good things are going to come out of this in one way or another, sooner or later. And when we start to look at life that way, things change in a great way. So I really, really can't express how much this is really important. And saying affirmations to yourself, you know, I'm a good person, I love people, I do a lot of exercise, I do my qigong, I do my tai chi every day, on and on and on. Whatever you want to make your affirmations to be, whatever it is, make it positive. And eventually those sink in over a time period, and allow yourself to, you know, we get it brainwashed by the world in general. Why don't we start brainwashing ourselves from the inside out with positive things? So allow yourself to have more ki and chi energy. Eat the foods that I talked about. Do some Tai Chi and Qigong and other martial arts. Allow yourself to get rid of some of the other things like stress in your life. Allow yourself to exercise on a regular basis, and allow yourself to tell yourself the right words to say, some positive things every day, and things are going to be good, things are going to be great. Also take time for your spiritual practice every day. Take time for prayer. Take time for, you know, talking to God. Take time for listening. That's probably the most important thing, you know. We need to listen to that great creator. We need to listen to the universe. We need to listen to the reverb that's coming back to us in a great way. And being in silence and being in nature and allowing ourselves just to take time to be. You know, we are human beings, not human doings. So allowing yourself to be a human being and just get out in nature and be. You don't have to do anything to be loved and cared for. You are perfect right now doing nothing. Absolutely, positively. If you want to get a hold of me, my phone number is 831-869-9119. 831-869-9119. My email is drpaulhaider@gmail.com. That's drpaulhaider@gmail.com. It's if you live outside the United States, please email me. That's probably the best way. You can also WhatsApp me. You can also text me, and I'll, you know, help you. If you want a consultation, I appreciate a donation, and I'll send you a link for that if you can make a donation, and I'll help you in whatever way, shape, or form. My consults are no charge, but I do appreciate donations because I have to do my research, and we have to keep moving that forward to help a lot of people in great ways. And so also allow myself to help you with spiritual things whenever possible. And please call me or try to contact me before 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because I go to bed at 8. I need my rest too. And feel free to contact me and allow me to help you in whatever way. Sometimes the only thing I can do for some of the things that's going on out there is to pray for you. And perhaps that is the biggest thing of all. But remember one thing above all, I love you. And remember that without allowing that to leave your heart, because it's the truth. Have a great day.